What's happening with y'all today, man? Thank you for tuning in to Suburban Dude Network.
Ooh-wee.
It's your host, Debo, and I'm here with my main man, my brother, Big Money Silo.
What's good, y'all? It is your boy. It is your guy, Silas Pearson.
You dig?
Yes, you are tuned in into the Suburban Dude YouTube channel. You're gonna get a cracking, yes sir.
What's good, my brother?
What is good, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling mighty good. So, y'all see what the topic matter is today. We're going to take a gander into this wonderful cereal. The Frosty chocolate cereal. Exclusive only to Columbus, Ohio.
For real though, I didn't even know Wendy's had cereal, so this is actually crazy.
This is a new release.
Crazy.
I was walking through Kroger and I seen this and I had to ask him about it. Temporary release is going to start going out stores everywhere soon. But we get it here in Columbus first, so we wanted to be the first to let y'all know if it's slacking, if it's smacking or lacking.
Smacking or lacking, we're going to find out.
So we're going to get into that.
It's only 150 calories, dude, so
150 calories for half a cup.
I don't even know if that's good or bad, but
I think you traditionally look at the sugar. You traditionally look at the sugar because, you know, that's usually these cereals are, you know, pretty high in the sugar. Another thing too, me and my little brother are very highly lactose intolerant, and we ain't drank regular milk and I don't know how long.
Been years, I feel like.
I'm really not trying to give these dudes a shout out, but you might as well. Go ahead, Almond Breeze. Go ahead.
Listen, and if you're not getting the vanilla, if you get the regular unsweetened,
it's gonna be nasty.
You're a menace.
And it's gonna be nasty.
We're looking for you. You're done.
But the thing is about the almond milk, I feel like a lot of people don't know what to get, so they get the unsweetened vanilla
and they hate
it.
They hate it.
Of course.
You gotta get the vanilla.
This tastes like better than regular milk. I dunk my Oreos in this shit.
It tastes like dessert. I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man.
It tastes like dessert.
So when we get to pouring this, we always gonna pour it with a little bit of almond milk or milk alternative because the lactose in us is not too friendly.
It's always gonna be almond milk on my side.
You know, I like silk milk. You know, there's other type of milks, alternatives that actually have regular milk without the lactose, which somebody has to tell me the science behind that because I'm not sure if I trust it.
Regular milk with no lactose?
Regular milk
with
no lactose.
I thought that's hand-to-hand, you know, that came with it. That's
crazy.
That's the whole point.
Hold up 1 second, y'all. Let me take a second and shout out FU & Co. It's a big shout out to personal friends of our family, Miss Tiani and Mr. Ron, starting this company. If you want to know a little bit about it, make sure you go to fuandco.com. I tell you right now, you take a little box and somebody thinks it's a gift, they stick their hand in, guess what? It's shit. I couldn't explain it more logically and more exactly correct than that. You give somebody a gift, they think it's something nice, it's in a box, they stick their hand in the box, and it's shit. Dog feces, cat feces, rhino feces, whatever you want to do. And they got the kind that shoots out at you too. So, yeah, make sure you send this to your most hated ex, to your least favorite in-laws.
A big fuck you.
Make sure you send it to everybody who's ever done you wrong.
So is it only just long sleeves? Like what else do they got?
They have merch. I'm not 100% sure. You know, they definitely looked out for the merch that they gave me with the FU & Co. long sleeve. I'm sure they got hats. They got everything on there. You're going to have to check out their website, man.
So it looks like you guys want to check it out for yourselves.
And if I get a good reaction from them, I'm going to try to, you know, see if they'll come out and hop on my little podcast and give us some free game, because them is two people that's doing a lot of good stuff out here in the community here in Columbus and real business mindset, like-minded people, like I always say. So let's get back into the city of Columbus, better yet, the state of Ohio. I was going through Instagram, bro. I seen this guy. I'm not sure exactly what city he's from. Y'all might have to tell me what city he's from because I'm not 100% sure. He made a diss track to his ex-girlfriend.
What?
And shot the video at her job.
Hey, that nigga's a menace.
Guess where she worked?
Where's that?
It wasn't Wendy's. So where's your next guest?
McDonald's?
Mickey D's. Like, what? You gonna do a diss track? Look, I can't even say no more about it. Y'all just gonna have to peep what goes on in Ohio right now. I'm gonna put a little short clip.
I should've lied to you, bitch, but I didn't. I should've cheated on you, bitch, but I didn't. I should've fucked on your friend, bitch, but I didn't. Used to be broke, now I'm up, bitch. You missing? I should've lied to you, bitch, but I didn't. I should've cheated on you, bitch, but I didn't. I should've fucked on your friend, bitch, but I didn't. Used to be broke, now I'm up.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
These dudes got no sense. These girls got no sense. I would say, but on behalf of the entire state of Ohio, we were not responsible for this dude.
But at the end of the day, you gotta be logical over who you date, because if you date somebody who can actually spit some bars or somebody who can sing,
it's over.
No, somebody make a diss track, a girl make a diss track on me, and she can sing. It's over.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, so many of my exes got the same first name. Like, I could really blaze all y'all with one strong ass diss. And I got, if y'all don't know, I have bars, but I'm not a rapper. And this is something that was, you know what I'm saying? It's in me, not on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm always been like this. So,
nigga, that was poetry right there.
And that handshake is trademark by Pearson Bros. If we see y'all doing that handshake,
fucking jump, nigga.
On site. So, man, I appreciate y'all coming in and checking out the last few videos as well on Suburban Dude Network. I can't wait for Silas, Big Money Silo, to start his first video podcast.
All right, I want to take over from here.
Go ahead, do your thing, brother.
So, as you said, yeah, I got my own podcast that's going to be coming up. We got the Bigger Picture podcast, which is my own personal podcast as me as an individual person. Well, I talk about my. How
long it's been going on already?
Man, this podcast probably been going on, I say, about like 2 years.
2 years? Yeah, you've been doing it for some time, man.
A year and a half. And I appreciate you, first and foremost, for making this community and then just making this area where I can actually put my podcast out on YouTube. Man,
this is no doubt, bro. And I'm going to keep it true with you. Man, I looked up to my little brother. And for a lot of y'all that is ashamed to say you look up to somebody or no, bro, he motivates me to be a better person, to be a better brother. And I seen him doing his podcast thing, and it motivated me. He went out, he got his camera, he got his microphone and his laptop, and he just got to work. So this is a big shout out to the Bigger podcast community as well, because he already got listeners, he already has a following. He didn't have to come on this journey with me, but that's what real brothers do.
That's for sure. And then also, I will also be having my own interviews as well. And then, as this YouTube, we are a community. So this is just the step right here. We got a whole new level where we're going to reach as well. We're creators. At the end of the day, podcaster, real estate agent, whatever we are, at the end of the day, we're creators.
And that's the thing about the Suburban Dude community. We're so multifaceted that there would be no one thing that would probably be able to, encompass what we are completely. So that's one thing that I definitely want to, highlight about being a suburban dude, so to say. We had to be chameleons from a young age. We had to be able to work with different people with different backgrounds, and because of that, it made the business and the hustle so much greater. Because like I said, it ain't on us, it's in us, bro. We was born hustlers. And they never touched no bricks, but we was born hustlers.
Any bangs, nigga.
So, I just want to get back to, appreciate y'all for being here and coming out and supporting us. And we about to get down to the nitty gritty and let y'all know, is it smacking or is it? Come on. So stick around with us so we can definitely let y'all know. This might be a little bit of ASMR, so
Yeah, I'm always with that.
if y'all like that, I might chew directly in the mic.
Y'all don't know my grandpa, but my grandpa is the ASMR king. So I'm definitely going to give you that.
Man, little bro pulled a big ass bowl. He said, one bowl. He said,
Hey, I only had breakfast this morning. I've been looking forward to this.
see, this is one thing I will say. Look, there's a lot of people in this world. There's people who crunch the cereal. Never been one of those guys. Then there's people who dunk the cereal. That's when you take the back fat in the spoon and you dunk it. That's how you get it all soaked. It covers more surface area.
It's not as precise, you know.
The crunchers, they be messing up their marshmallows and different ones. They have crumbles at the bottom.
It's kind of. I got myself like more of like a stir, like a thin kind of stir.
Look, I'm not here to knock nobody. You know what I'm saying? What you got going is good, just as good as the next man. So, man, should we let it? Should we get into it?
I think we should just dive into it, boy.
All right. Cheers.
Got a nice chocolatey consistency to it.
Okay. Man, that is good.
Not bad.
Wow. I guess we can speed all this up too. I didn't even think about all that.
Like what? So you eat it?
Yeah, so we can actually sit here and eat
enjoy it?
Yeah, enjoy the bowl. Or crop it, you know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. You can crop it, cut it. Oh wow! It tastes just like Cocoa Puff. It tastes just like Cocoa Puff. Y'all niggas is fat, man.
It's
Cocoa Puffs, nigga. This shit is Cocoa Puffs.
It's Cocoa Puffs with marshmallows though. It has marshmallows.
Cocoa Puffs and Lucky Charms if they ever made a collab.
So that's exclusive.
Basically. I mean, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong at all. This ain't bad at all. I'm just saying, it doesn't taste anything different. What I said, this is like 1 out of 10. I'd be like 7. So, it's smack.
I would say it's for sure a familiar taste, like Cocoa Puffs, but it's a little bit softer. I feel like this wouldn't cut the roof of my mouth, and that's always been my issue with Cocoa Puffs and Captain Crunch. The roof of my mouth be damaged.
Bro, you need that in your life, though.
No, you don't. That teaches you discipline.
That's character carving right there.
No, I'll tell you what it teaches you. To slow down when you eat. I was a fat kid, too. If y'all knew me, I was a fat... Huh?
Did it stop you?
Nope. Never, not once.
Perseverance.
We both grabbed the bowls at the same time.
But you know what I am excited about? It's milk.
That's really the telltale sign. The milk at the end. If the milk at the end is hitting.
Top 3 cereal milks. Name them right now.
Top 3 cereal milks. Okay. Number 1 for me, Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
I have never had a milk like the bottom of Fruity Pebble
That's
milk.
Your number 1?
That's my uno.
Okay.
My dos.
Listen, I completely disagree. I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah, how you gonna ask me
You're
a question?
wrong.
He gonna ask me a question and cut me off, tell me I'm wrong. If you ever had a little brother, you know when you get all buck because he know the whole world watching. Yeah.
You're wrong though.
So 1 for me would be Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
After Fruity Pebbles, I gotta go Cinnamon Toast Yunch. You already know the Cinnamon Toast Yunch. I mean, it's number 1 in flavor, but like the milk, it's top tier milk. It's top tier cereal. You can't go wrong with a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Yunch. Number 3 for me, it's pretty basic. I'm not gonna lie. Like my top 3 cereals are cereals you can find anywhere, and the off brands are just as good, so I don't have to worry about getting nothing crazy. Frosted Flakes, bro. There's nothing like that sweet milk to me. Like just the extra sweetness the flakes add to the milk. What about you? While he's trying to digest,
So it's crazy because we must be brothers. Yo the ones you said are in my top three. My first would be obviously Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You're not beating cinnamon. Listen, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. You're wrong. No, nothing beats Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
We can have a debate about it. Go ahead with your other one, really, because
next what I would say is Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs is not like Cocoa Puffs. Reese's Puffs is in its own league when it comes to chocolate cereal.
Reese's Puffs is better than Cocoa Puffs?
Reese's Puffs is better than Cocoa Puffs.
But is Reese's Puffs better than Wendy's Frosty?
Yes. Reese's Puffs is like a 9. This is a 7. Reese's Puffs is the best.
Dang, you gonna rake it already? You're not even gonna give us a chance to do all that together?
Oh, my fault. I already said it was the 7 in the beginning.
No, you did.
Hey, cut that out.
It's cool. No, it's cool.
Cut it out.
Y'all ain't hear what I gotta say about it.
Cut it
so,
out. But no, hold on, I'm not done.
Your third.
My third would be Frosted Flakes, obviously. Frosted Flakes is definitely an athletic go-to.
It's like it's the Wheaties of our time. Because that Tony the Tiger, hey, he used to have us out here active on them commercials on the back of the box.
That's a dub mascot right there. Best mascot. Cereal mascot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all one more ASMR. We're on. I could be where you want. So many things I never tell you. I think that I should start by saying, girl, I don't mean it, but excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. I saw y'all from across the room.
And I got to admit that.
So let's go ahead and give y'all. Let's go ahead and give y'all the ranking.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, we both cleared the bowls. He had a little you bigs in the bowls. But we're here with it. So what do you think, Big Money Silo?
For real though, I would say this is just like a step above Cocoa Puffs. Just because it has marshmallows in it. So it's a step above Cocoa Puffs. I would say Cocoa Puffs is probably like a 7. It should be like a 7.5.
Out of 10?
Out of 10.
7.5 out of 10. That's pretty solid. I agree. You take your first bite, it's a familiar taste before. I think they did good enough to change it from not tasting exactly like Cocoa Puffs. I believe it has a different hot chocolatey, frosty, even, I would say, taste to it.
Okay.
So, for me, I have to give it big 8 out of 10.
Big 8?
8 out of 10.
So, basically, you're telling me if I took the marshmallows out of this cereal, put a bowl of this without any marshmallows in, and then a bowl of Cocoa Puffs, and had you taste test it, you could tell the difference.
100%.
1,000%.
I mean, you could make it even easier and not take the marshmallows out and just blindfold me.
So?
If you said they taste alike.
Okay.
And you're saying the marshmallows...
I don't say they taste alike. I said the marshmallows save it. So...
Okay, so yeah.
So that's why it's just a little smidget above.
I got you.
I don't think the chocolate taste is any different.
So let me tell you why this is an 8.
Alright.
Marshmallows 0.5. I don't know if y'all can read that right there. You get a free small Frosty. That takes it up another 0.5. Really, I might have to change my score. It's an 8.3 out of 10. One, it comes with the free Frosty, and I'm putting my hand over my barcode so y'all don't scan it. Actually, by the time y'all get around to it, it's going to be gone anyways. This Frosty's going to be been on. So, but I can still put my finger over. That's how much of a fat boy I am. He can attest to that. I don't let nobody get my food. Never. But you get a free small Frosty with every purchase of the box. Now, I don't know if that's going to be, like I said, for every city, if that's just a Columbus thing they put out, or what have you. So, we're just going to make sure that we use ours,
Exactly. Well, I'm going to use his.
Well, or you could just go to Kroger and buy your own box.
Nah, if I'm going to go buy anything, I'm going to go buy Reese's Puffs.
Okay. I feel it. He's like, I already tried this. I don't need any more.
Okay.
But, yeah, overall, now we got to get to the portion whether we think it was schmacking
or lacking.
So, I'm going to go with you first, Silo. What do you think?
Hey, anything above a 5 is average. So anything above a 5.
But I wouldn't say 6 is smacking.
You want to say 6 is smacking?
That's like saying if you see a girl who's a 6, she's bad. Or she's cute. A 6 is not necessarily cute to me.
So on the level of smacking or lacking, I guess this thing just smack. That's it. You don't get the whole smack.
It just smacked to you? Look, I gave it an 8.3. This motherfucker, hey look, in most grading scales, that's a B plus or an A minus, depending on what school you go to. That mother is smacking.
Hey,
so, like what's some other cereals? Like, this is a real test if you really know your cereals.
Okay.
You ever heard of Pops?
Of course I heard of Pops, that corn shit. I hated it.
You hated it. Now, when we talked earlier about the Pops, you said you don't even remember the commercials. Huh?
You said Puffs.
I said Pops.
You definitely said Puffs.
Puffs? I don't even know if that's a cereal.
I don't know if that's a cereal. But you said Puffs, and I thought you said Puffs.
Man, rewind the tape. I said Pops.
Well, the clip, but Pops, I don't remember the commercial, but I remember the cereal. I don't know.
Man, Pops were delicious.
This is a true testament. Growing up older now, I have a true appreciation for Special K cereal. I ain't gonna lie. Special K, Special K.
No, the best. Everybody knows the top two. Okay, give me your top 2 old cereals. Let me go first, since you just said Special K. So you only need to give me one more. The top 2 old people cereals. Number 1 of all time old person cereal. If you have a black grandmother, if you have aunties and uncles that is above the age of 55, you done had this cereal, and it is the best cereal that you could ever get.
I think I know what you're about to say.
Honey Bunches of Oats. Honey Bunches of Oats. Anything different than Honey Bunches of Oats, you're losing. Number 2 would definitely have to be Raisin Bran Crunch. If you not getting a Raisin Bran Crunch or even just Raisin Bran, you're losing. Now, there's a strong third that I may or may not have missed, which got to be honorable mention, which is Cheerios.
That's what I was gonna say. Honey Nut, but that's such a universal shit. Honey Nut Cheerios is such a universal.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even an old person cereal, but just Cheerios though. I didn't say Honey Nut Cheerios.
You're right.
Just Cheerios.
Cheerios, that's old nigga. Honey Nut
is for everybody.
That's for everybody.
Honey Nut Cheerios is for everybody. But
that is racism right there.
For sure. That little bumblebee. Exactly. But the Cheerios, just the Cheerios, definitely old people definitely got to be honorable mention still, because I used to get regular Cheerios because my parents wanted us to be in shape and I was still a fat kid. I used to pour half the gallon of sugar on top of it.
Sugar and cereals be smacking. You ain't never put sugar in your cereal.
Oh, if you didn't put sugar in your cereal, your childhood sucked.
Super sucks. Sugar and cereals, syrup in your spaghetti, you ain't never done it, you're missing out.
Cyrus was the only one doing that nasty ass elf spaghetti. I done seen this dude
actually smacks.
Put chocolate syrup and crush the Pop-Tarts and put it in there. We should have never let him watch that movie Elf.
Listen, syrup and spaghetti, don't let anybody doubt your drink, my boy. That shit is smacking.
You know, black households already put sugar in the spaghetti, bro. You don't need to put more syrup on top of sugar.
Okay. There's already fucking shut up.
Man,
don't kill my childhood.
Let's go ahead and bring it in, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into this Smacking or Lacking. And once again, closing out, I'm here with my co-host, the Suburban Dude Network, co-CEO, founder, creative director, my brother.
Okay. Same mother.
My brother from the same mother.
What?
My brother from the same mother. Big Money Silo.
And I appreciate you again. I appreciate you for making this platform, introducing me and bringing me in to this community. Again, visionary. This guy right here.
He about to bring a tear to my eye. You know, we don't do this sentimental shit, man. You know we don't do that. We tough. Bro, I love you, bro.
I love you too. I love you too, man.
But yeah, man, thanks for tuning in to Suburban Dude Network. We're gonna have a lot more awesome stuff too. Stay tuned to, we're having the most influential, strongest, smartest, slyest, baddest 40-plus-year-old man on the planet come to Suburban Dude Network very soon. And that's none other than the man, the myth, the legend himself. And I'm going to call him by his first name, Cephas Pearson.
Cephas.
Big Ceph.
That's a strong biblical name right there. Cephas.
It's also the middle name of my son, so.
You mind if I give this a bigger picture podcast outro real quick?
Go ahead, bigger picture.
Listen. This was your boy Silas Pearson and also your boy Debo. You were tuned into the Suburban Dude Network. Make sure you go tell a friend to tell a friend to go tell a YouTuber so he can go tell a podcaster so they can go tell their whole platform
to smash that subscribe
and to subscribe to the Suburban Dude Network. Kind of fucked it up at the end, but hey, fuck it.
Bow. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, Big Money Silo got a date tonight.
I said you said you want raw ice cream. You gonna have to roll over.
You want raw ice cream? Man, I don't know who taught him that. We respectable men out here. We don't roll. We don't roll no big. We don't roll no females over. Psych. I'm stiff on the bitch. Pimp hand strong. Wrist always moving. Yeah.
The bitch said she want to shoot her, so I tell the bitch. Pew.
Let me go ahead before I close this out. I'm gonna take this off the stand. I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah. You feel me? We did a whole lot for this too. This didn't happen overnight. And it's not even been done yet. Sorry. We're stoned. Man, some influential greats right here. Cheech and Chong. Some of my favorite comedians, movies ever. You know I had to give a big shout out to all my favorite weeds. Yeah. And then right here, this is the GOAT picture. I seen a picture, this same picture in Vegas, go for like 8 racks. So, man, yeah, this is a setup, bro. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Suburban Dude Network.
Yes, sir.
And we are out of here.